In the shadow of the Word of Life mural that some call Touchdown Jesus, hands are outstretched and the mood is being set by this fantastic light show ahead of this showdown. Welcome everyone to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Total weather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. They'll try the run. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first down. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back to throw, it's Carr. It's complete to the right. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
Offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Carr. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the catch. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown. Fighting Irish. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. To the air, it's Carr. Gets rid of it. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Hurricanes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Chadwick. Finds his man, it's Carr. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Oakland. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. To the ground to try to move the chains. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Canes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved. Touchdown, Hurricane! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralized.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He's got it. He's got great speed. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Oakland. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Hurricanes will hustle to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed.
Catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for him.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed on the outside, it's Williams. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Wants to throw. It's Chadwick. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Canes! A great catch and run for 6.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Looking to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going to open this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Carr. Got room on the return. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. A 1st and 10 for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Chadwick. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's caught. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Got him downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. To the air, it's Carr. Grabbed in the middle, it's Weeks. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw again. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on second down. Got a man, it's Carr. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Makes the catch. It's Carr. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Chadwick. Pulls it in, it's Carr. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Stanford is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Cardinal on the scoreboard. They're up by 16 over UNLV. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the catch. It's Young. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. They'll move the tight end. Wants to fire on second down. Here comes the heat. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Makes the grab. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The Irish send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your... Trying to beat the D deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Miami!
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Notre Dame, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's Carr. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. That's caught. It's Norton. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking for space. It's Lyle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Breaks into the open. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Canes.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Punt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Chadwick. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Carr. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Caught over the middle. It's Oakland. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he finds no running room at all, and the third quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the fourth.
Miami. Notre Dame. 10.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close.
Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Walker will fire. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Good, solid tackle.
I think this defense moving forward has to be able to finish plays. On that second down, quarterback had nowhere to go with it, and the defense had an opportunity to get to him, get him on the ground, setting up 3rd and long, but because they couldn't do that and let him spring free.
Oh, he's got some space. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to... 9-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Finds a soft spot. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. Guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Anderson will throw. Under fire. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Lyle. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Here we go. Gorilla.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. Probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let them throw the ball short, come up, get them on the ground, forcing a fourth down. Decision time for this offense.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. The give and tick, 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 tick. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, running back on the move. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Plows through the defense. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Get set, get set.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look at. And they thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Walker to throw. They're working that left side. There he goes. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Larson.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy.